welcome to the replay. Hi guys, my name is Dion and I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. Tonight I'm going to be showing you Work Hard, Play Hard. Just want to go over here to my computer because I can't see comments on my phone thanks to Facebook's update. And I want to share this over to my VIP group. If you're not in my VIP group, I gotta put a mic on. I just forgot. Let me hook up my mic up. Because you may not hear me as good as you did last night because I forgot the mic. So excuse me for a second if you hear some noises while I plug this in. And it's gonna wiggle a jiggle a minute. Oh my gosh, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Let me get my glasses on. If you're coming in, please say hello. I'm just hooking up my mic. I'll be there in 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm trying to jump on quick because my daughter has a baseball game. So I want to jump on here and do this work hard, play hard with you guys. Let me get this shared over to my VIP group. If you are not in my VIP group, type VIP in the comments and I can get you into that group. All right, here we go. I can't see comments on my phone. Facebook changed something and now you can't go forward facing with your phone and you can't read comments right in front of you on your phone anymore. So it's flipped the other way and I have to use my computer. And I feel like I have to explain it now because I went live last night and I explained it and I feel like I have to explain it every time. So we're going to jump right into this because I do, like I said, have a baseball game tonight. We're going to be using a Greyson board like we did last night as well. You want to make sure that you always have your project at the right side of the board with these hangers that they already have on them. I mean, yes, you can unscrew them and move them, but why just make sure that they're in the right spot? With any transfer, this is a B-size transfer, which is 8.5 by 11. This is a reusable vinyl silkscreen transfer. This is what Chalk Couture sells. They came up with the technology of the chalk paste and the silk screens probably about 4 years ago. And we have this chalk paste, which is literally chalk made into a paste form. And we're going to be using raspberry sorbet and peony. So I'm just using 2 pink colors. I do love the raspberry color. Purple's technically my favorite color, but this raspberry, I love it. So we're going to be doing like a little pink theme. And you can do this in any colors you want, of course. So the first thing you want to do with any new transfer is definitely mark on the back of the transfer. I always write back, or if I'm dealing with multiple pieces, I'll write the name of what those pieces are. Because these are reusable, we're going to be returning this once it's washed to the backer sheet. And the backer sheet has a matte side and a glossy side. So you don't want to return your transfer to the wrong side because it will ruin the transfer. And you see how sticky these are. These are all sticky on one side, nice on the other. And we're going to give this a fuzz because I am putting this down on a chalkboard surface. And we're going to be putting, because they're very sticky, you want to put a little bit of a barrier between the transfer and your surface. So I'm going to carefully roll this transfer off its backer, and then we're going to flip it around and put it down on my fuzzing cloth. If you do not have a fuzzing cloth, this is simply terry cloth on one side and a microfiber on the other. This side we use for drying and cleaning our surfaces when we're changing out designs, and this side is always used for fuzzing because it will pull up a good amount of fuzz on your transfer. So I'm just going to give this a good layer of fuzz. I forget now with my microphone. Hey Bill. Hey Kelly, hey Danette, how are you guys? Oh, it's sunny, but not blistery. Where are you, Danette? What state are you in? I'm in North Carolina. and it's sunny and beautiful today. And I did fold over the corner of my transfer. The lights, I think, are working great. I think the rest of you have to tell me, do I look brighter than normal with my new lights? It looked good on the replay last night when I was checking out my replay from last night because I wanted to see how the lights did. I don't know what you're talking about, Kelly. See, my comments are off to the right, and if I don't see it right away, then I miss it, and I forget to look at my stupid computer because Facebook did this update, and now I have to flip my camera the other way, and I can't see right in front of me that you're commenting. So we're just doing a quick live tonight because Madison has baseball, and I'm just going to center this on my board. Oh, that got crooked at the last second when I went to place it down. I'm not going to go crazy about centering it. I don't measure. I eyeball everything. Looks pretty good to me. Always, again, make sure that you have it on the top. Now I'm going to just press down in the areas that I'm going to be chalking. So lighting's great. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad. I think it looks much better too. It really like brightened up everything because I was very dark. I could get this area lit pretty good for you guys. Like you could see this. I mean, and this is what's important. Obviously not this. So I'm glad that it looks good to you guys as well. I'm going to be just using the two colors. I was thinking maybe bright white, but I'm just going to use the two colors. I'm going to do the raspberry sorbet here and do play and peony just to give that word a pop because it is different than the rest. So I did already stir this paste. This is a new Creamy Dreamy, and I still think it probably does need to be stirred, and some designers may say no, but I think it's better to give it a little stir before you use it and make sure that it is a good consistency. You won't have to put the distilled water in the new Creamy Dreamy nearly as much as we do and have to in the old stuff. You can see the consistency is a little different, but it's very good from what it used to be. So I'm just going to take some of the raspberry on my squeegee, and I'm using just a mini squeegee, and we're going to be just simply gliding this paste through the silk screen. I'm just going to take a little bit more as I go if needed and just glide it on. I'm not worrying about how I'm holding it. I'm just using that angle filled with paste to go down and make sure I get in all those silk screen areas at the top here. Then I'm going to hold it on a 90-degree angle, and I'm just going to remove any excess chalk paste. And we're still going to be doing a chalk and pull technique with this because I'm breaking up my colors. I want to get the paste released from the transfer so the chalk paste doesn't dry in my silk screen. So now I'm going to lift up my corner and try to get over to the center, and then we're going to be pulling up straight up, don't curl it, from the center. And you can go slow, you don't have to go fast. It's not like, oh my gosh, get it off. Just take your time so you don't ruin your transfer. You have to protect your investment. So now we're just going to, I love that color. Oh, it's so good, even on black. It just pops right off the black. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a dry. And this is just to speed things up. I'm holding the dryer away from my transfer so I don't let it hit the transfer because you can melt your transfer. I've done it twice, sadly, but you want to just keep it away. Now I'm going to just lightly place this back down and reseal my play. Lightly put that down. This is all back down again, and we're going to be using peony. And just so you know, I always hold, my thumb is on the logo. There is a logo on here. that's where I always hold this side toward me. I'm righty. I think if you're lefty, you'd probably want to still do the same thing. Hold your thumb on the logo. That's what I think is the best way to hold that squeegee. Taking some of the peony on here, and we're going to go across the word play. Now this is the Creamy Dreamy, and you can really tell the difference putting this Creamy Dreamy on. Like, it really glides. I didn't even probably need to add more, but I just wanted to make sure I was getting it in there. And it really glides so nice. It's so nice. You want to put your excess back in the jar so you save every little bit. I'm just going to do a light lift on here. Make sure I don't have any of those harsh lines. And then we'll pull up this section. So we're going to get this going off. And then lightly pull this up. Or lightly, however you have to get it up. You can pull it up. I love that color. Yeah, that raspberry is awesome. The peony is beautiful too. The raspberry is really nice. Okay, look at that. Oh, love that. That is so pretty. I'm going to give that a little bit of a dry. Now, the new chalk paste does take a little bit longer to dry than the older formula. So just keep that in mind. You guys, if you're ordering chalk paste now, it's all Creamy Dreamy that you're ordering. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you want to just be mindful and don't touch your stuff until you know it's absolutely dry. You have to go get changed, honey. And now we're going to do raspberry for the word hard. No, I need you to go get your uniform on, please.
Yeah, but after.
If there's time, just go get your uniform on. Make sure your shirt's tucked in. You can't have your shirt out. The umpire will yell at you. I just I just put the paste on. See, I'm talking to her, so I didn't even tell you guys, but I already put it down and took it back up. I'm going to put the rest back in my jar. And we're going to lift that up and make sure everything gets dry. That looks so good. I love these colors. Raspberry is such an awesome color. Look at that. It's beautiful. I'm just going to set this over here because I do have to take my transfer to my sink and wash it. And what I normally do is I just run it under some cool to lukewarm water, and I'll rub my hands over it first, and then you take a board eraser and I rub it down with this. You want to do both sides of your transfer when you're washing it. Make sure you get the chalk paste off the top and the bottom. And also when you're cleaning the bottom, you're also getting the extra fuzz off your transfer as well, because you don't want to leave that on there. When you're done getting the chalk off, and if you don't have a board eraser, you can just use your hands. When I first started, I didn't have one either. I just used my hands and scrubbed it off with my fingertips. You want to lay it with sticky side up to dry, and then it'll dry, and all that sticky will come right back, because when you're washing it, it won't be sticky. It just glides off the stick. It's really cool, but it's so easy, super fast cleanup, super fast, adorable project. You can add a ribbon to it if you want, since it is pink and it is kind of girly, but I'm just leaving this just like this because I love it. I don't even know if you guys can really see how good these colors are, because on my screen they're looking kind of blah. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm just wondering if you can see that raspberry. Yeah, the raspberry is actually a much brighter color here than on the computer. It really looks great. I'm thrilled. And just so you guys know, like cleanup wise, all this stuff just gets washed. I usually keep a mug on my desk with a little bit of water, and I will clean my jars up. I'll just make sure that I don't have it too much on the edge, so it's all on the inside. And then I'll take the little stir sticks, so I have stir sticks or whatever you're stirring yours with, I'll just throw it in the water. And I do normally wipe the edge clean as well. It's good practice to do this because it will keep any residue off that rim and it'll give you a good seal when you're closing up your chalk paste. So the same thing with this one. I'm going to come around the edge and get most of it off the edge. And then I'm going to plop it in the middle. And even though I lose some paste, it's okay because I'd rather lose a little bit and have all my paste than it get a air pocket like around the seal and then completely dry out. So now I cleaned off my edge and I closed that paste up. And you're good to go. Now you have your project and all you have to do is wash your transfer and wash your little squeegees and you're all set. So thank you guys for joining me. Let me just do my little blurb real quick before we have to go. If you love to craft like I do and like what you've been seeing me do, you really should check out our Club Couture. Club Couture is our program for chalk VIPs, if you will, and it comes with a lot of promotions, benefits. I wanted to say benefits. You receive a B-size transfer, which is the same size as this transfer. Here is this month's club. This is Sweet Lemon Grove. This is the size transfer you receive, and as I mentioned earlier, like sometimes they come with different pieces and you want to cut them out. That's what this is. This is a subscription service for $19.99 a month US, $26.99 a month Canadian. You get flat rate shipping of $4.95. That's US. I believe Canada is $9.95, but I really don't quote me on Canada's shipping. I'm not really too sure. But you also get promotions each month with being a club member. And currently we're doing Transfer Palooza, and that is a overall customer promotion. But other months when my regular customers don't get a promo, club members will always have some type of special and promo to make it beneficial to you to be a club member as well. It's a great deal. You get the transfer plus 3 coordinating chalk paste singles, little chalk pin packets. You'll get 3 of them each month delivered right to your door for just the $19.99 a month. This is just includes plus tax. It includes free shipping though on your monthly subscription. And I also share ideas and inspiration in my VIP group. I share tons of ideas for the current club so that you always have something to say, hey, I like that. I want to make something like that. And it gives you some inspiration to create new projects, not just what Chalk Couture shows you. If you're not in the VIP group, type VIP. If you want more information about club, type club. And if you want to join my team or be a hobbyist with me on my team, type team in the comments. I'd be happy to get you into our opportunity group. Thank you guys so much. I know it was a fast one, but I got to get moving soon. I got to get her hair up and stuff and ready to go out the door for baseball and water bottles. Do you know where your water bottle is? You got to go find your water bottle. And we're good. Thank you guys. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Go ahead. I gotta go shut it off. You're still on. Say hi.
Hi.
Bye.